The Draft Horse is a 1942 Warner Brothers cartoon directed by Chuck Jones and written by Ted Pierce. We have Mel Blanc voicing the Draft Horse, and this is a farm horse who really wants to enlist in the army, but when he goes along to have his physical, he doesn't perform as well as he perhaps should have done, and he starts to actually get very upset that he's not good enough for Uncle Sam, and it's actually kind of moving. It's mostly a very comical cartoon. A lot of the war-based cartoons were very funny to provide some kind of comic relief, and that's definitely what we get here. But there is also, I imagine, a sentiment that a lot of people would feel if they also failed the physical or were unable to fight and they wanted to. Maybe it would hit home for some people. I'd be interested to know if anybody knows anything more about that. But certainly I think, well, it is comical because of the horse. The character of the horse is brilliant. I just love his personality. I love his enthusiasm. I love his energy. I think he's pretty brilliantly voice acted. Definitely a character who could have been annoying. I think he very nearly tips the balance into being too overexcited and overenthusiastic, but just not quite, just enough that it's still really enjoyable, and I really enjoyed the character. But the narrative itself as well, as I said, could be quite meaningful. Maybe it can encourage some people to enlist, which I'm assuming is kind of the point, but it also maybe explains that war is not necessarily what you expect it to be as well. I think with a lot of propaganda, war is glorified in some ways, and obviously the reality on the front line is not exactly what you expect, and it also kind of suggests that as well. So there's a lot of food for thought here in the 40s, but for now as well. I liked it. I liked the character of the horse, I liked the narrative, obviously well animated, definitely one that's worth checking out, particularly if you like cartoons on or around the World War II.